can't take my youth away, youth away, youth away, youth away, youth away. The soul of mine will never break, as long as I wake up today.
I'm Bree.
I'm Britt.
And it's been a while, guys.
Yeah.
We're sorry. We are sorry. We're very sorry. Like, I've been thinking about every day, like, oh, we need to make another video for you guys. But we're here to explain what's been going on this whole month that we haven't posted any videos.
Yeah.
Where do we start?
Let's start with after her birthday.
Well, the last time we posted was like around Valentine's Day, so. Yeah, so you guys already know we're in college. This is our 4th year of college, and things have gotten a little more intense.
As expected, though.
Yeah, as expected. This semester I'm taking 6 classes, and I'm also working as a note taker and a tutor, so that's kind of been a lot to deal with, along with, you know, trying to get videos up, but also our software for making thumbnails. Basically, we have to update our software, so that's another thing on my end. And just basically the time after Valentine's Day, it was just a whole bunch of exams, and just like the work just really picked up, so it was just kind of hard to like keep up with everything, and I'm still like trying to keep up with everything. And for my exams, like I kind of studied last minute, which is bad, and I didn't do as well as I thought I would, and like I don't want to be the one that settles for like C's or B's or like not the best grades, because I like to do things like with a spirit of excellence, but I feel like I've had this kind of mindset of like, oh, as long as I pass, I'm good. But that's not really the best mindset to have, but it's like I'm juggling so much, so it's just hard to like balance it all. And then also, I'm graduating this semester, so in a couple weeks actually, like less than 2 months away, I will be graduating. And
What
there's
degree?
In economics. I also did creative writing, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually like do the work to get that. And then there's like dealing with all that stuff, so I'm going to be going on the senior trip, and I'm also auditioning to sing the national anthem for my graduation, so that's pretty exciting and nerve-wracking, so I need to like start practicing for that.
Not that she's never sang in public before,
no,
like ever.
Like by myself, and like in a group I have, like choir and all that, but not like by myself. Personally, I've been pretty okay, you know. I've been like really trying to stay like calm and not like overly stress out. And then also, oh yeah, there's also like things I'm trying to work on with the Sparkle Air, like outside of just making videos. And so you guys don't really see that side, but that's something that I've been also trying to work on, but it's been hard with like schoolwork and everything, like I said. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on.
Cool. So my side is a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm taking 4 classes right now, and technically I've already taken 3 of them before. I've taken 2 of them completely, and then 1 of them I took and then I dropped. So yeah, 2 of them are math classes and 2 of them are material science classes, and my grades suck, let's just say that. They're not really like good. Like she's talking about, oh, I don't want to settle for C's and B's, and I'm like, I'm trying to get C's and B's. So yeah, it's a little bit different. It's not the easiest for me to like, I don't know, like I guess I'm on academic probation right now because last semester my grades were like really bad because I was taking 6 at once.
And they're super hard too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an engineering major, so they weren't really easy. So my grades weren't good last semester, so this semester I'm retaking 2 of the ones that I didn't do well in last semester. And then I'm taking one that I took before and dropped, like I said. So, like, I guess I'm kind of was involved with like programs and stuff that are supposed to help you like stay on track and get off probation, but I just kind of found that the programs were just very time consuming and it wasn't really helping me because I wasn't really following through with the plan. Like they would just give me a plan of like something to do and it just wouldn't work out, and then it's like, okay, I'm still in the same place. Also, I work still, so I think, like, was it last year? Yeah, last year I kind of mentioned that I wouldn't be working anymore because of, like, I explained it in one of the videos. So I actually am still working there now, and I've been working there this semester, and I'm kind of doing more stuff this year than I did last year in a way because I'm like a TA for a class now. A TA is a teaching assistant, which means like you're not like the professor, but you help the professor with the class, so I'm kind of like that too. Yeah, and I also am on 2 dance teams, and one of the dance teams meets 3 times a week, one of them meets 2 times a week. So first round of exams came after Valentine's Day and basically bombed all of them. Like all of them. Even like one of them I didn't show up to. And then I kind of got in trouble, so yeah. But anyways, so my grades suck, and then the midterm grades came out and I was just like, wow, I'm actually like failing again. And the thing about it is that if you get below 2.0 for the semester GPA, then if you're on academic probation, you can get dismissed from the university, which means you're basically kicked out of your school. You're kicked out. And that's actually like a reality for me. Like it's actually possible, and it's like the scariest thing ever because I'm literally so close, even though I guess the big thing is, so before I get to that, so in addition to like all the other activities I mentioned, I am also a note taker too, so I get paid to take notes for my classes, for one of my classes. So that's just like everything I do. It's kind of a lot. Yeah. And yeah, so the point I'm getting to is that I am not graduating with her. So she will be graduating in a couple of weeks and I won't. So I will be here for another year if I don't get kicked out of school this semester. Yeah, it's like honestly, even before we filmed this, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this because it's kind of a hard thing for me to talk about because it does get me emotional because like in high school, I was the 3rd in my class.
Yeah, we were always like basically doing well.
We were always at the same level. And like some things I would be better at, some things she would be better at, but we were both just like really good students. Yeah. And I feel like coming into school with a full scholarship and into the honors program and everything, it made me, it's just like I started so well, and then I'm kind of just like, how did I go from that to where I am now? It's kind of just making me like wonder like what happened, or was it like, am I actually a good student, or like I don't know
that you are because you were in high school, and I know the difference between us is that we both came in as engineers and I switched. I was like, this isn't for me. And I eventually ended up in something that I actually enjoyed enough to study and ended up, doing, okay. And so I give you props for like sticking with engineering because it's so hard and like I wasn't cut out for it, And I also forgot to mention for myself, sorry, I'll let you
It's okay.
Yeah, so in this like couple weeks of me left being, a college student, I did apply to one grad school.
Yep.
It's a program that I actually want to do because there wasn't much, like, I was like, I don't know what I want to like study after this, but like I've kind of been more interested in like health policy, and so there's a program that has health policy and economics at Cornell, and I'm still waiting back. I'm like super nervous, but I hope I get in. If I don't, it's not the end of the world, but it would be really cool if I did. And also, like, applying for jobs has literally been like so annoying. And I haven't really applied to that many. I mean, I've applied, but like not, rigorously, and just finding ones that I'm actually like interested in, like where I actually want to see myself. So I actually did get a job offer to work like on the campus next year, for a year, but I knew that like deep inside I was like, that's not like what I'm supposed to be doing. And like you have to listen to like that voice that's like that like inner, you have to just listen.
Your gut is
Yeah.
always right.
Yeah, so I just like I made the first round interview. I was about to go into the second round, but I already knew that this is not like meant for me. I already knew I would not be like happy or fulfilled doing that. So I was like, no. And so like what's kind of been like on my mind is like, man, like where is my life headed? And so I've really been kind of soul searching and really like trying to figure that out. So yeah, that's kind of been my process right now. But I'll let you keep talking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, there's not really much to say. I mean, I did talk to my advisor today. Sorry, my legs are falling asleep.
Oh.
I talked to my advisor today. She's literally the best advisor in the world. And she was talking to me about planning for, next year, stuff like that. Pretty soon, basically next week, it's like when everything happens. So next week is when you choose your housing.
Next classes.
Yeah, pick your classes. So next week is when like you have to really decide everything.
Yeah.
And it's also like next week I have to decide my summer classes too, because if things work out, I will be taking classes in the summer as well. So yeah, basically my main focus right now is to not get kicked out of school.
Yeah.
I kind of did have a point last week where I was feeling a little bit depressed. Like I wasn't happy at all. I had no motivation. I kind of just withdrew from people. And the thing is, it's like I care about people, and it really hurts me when I just don't talk to people because I know how that feels. But it's like not even like intentional. It's not even that I don't want to talk to them. It's just this place in my mind where it's kind of like I'm trapped in a way, and I just feel like I can't get out of this. And just thoughts in your mind that's not right.
Yeah.
And I'm just so glad that I have a support system and people that have prayed for me and have helped me to get out of that place. Because trust me, like, I'm so much better now than I was a week ago, literally.
Yeah.
So
I saw.
yeah. Yeah, it's not easy, honestly. Like, it's not easy dealing with what I'm dealing with at all. And it's like a lot of people don't know what I'm dealing with. I did talk to my parents, and I honestly kind of just felt guilt a little bit because I was kind of hiding this from them. Like they knew I was gonna take an extra year, but they didn't know about my grades this semester. They didn't really know that I was on probation and things like that. So I told them. So now they kind of want to have a plan for me to get things right. And that does involve me quitting my dance teams and quitting my job, which isn't easy, obviously, because you guys know I love dancing a lot, and it's really a passion of mine. So, and it's just like I feel close to my teammates and everything, so it's just hard to do that. And also, like, leaving my job was hard too, because I've been there for like over a year now, and it's just that like I'm there, like like I am needed basically, so it's gonna be hard to do that. And then it's like after this week is like the second round of exams.
Yeah.
Literally. So I'm just trying not to freak out. I'm just gonna like pray my butt off, because I really need, like, I feel like literally God is the only thing that can help me at this point, because I honestly don't know what else to do or how I'm gonna get out of this. But what I hope is that in a couple of weeks she'll be graduating, and I'll be here able to tell you guys how God came through for me, and I'm still in school. That's my prayer. So
yeah, so it's kind of been like hard knowing that I'm graduating and she's not, because I don't want to like rub it in her face, and then it's also like kind of sad because it's like it's not the both of us, it's only me.
Yeah, when we graduated high school, it was like we got to share that moment together. And it's like now it's like she's gonna be out there and I'm just gonna be watching her.
Yeah.
It feels a bit weird.
Yeah, it does. And then it's like people will like be like, oh, you guys are graduating, they'll just assume we're both graduating the same year, and it's like that awkward moment, like, no, we're not graduating the same year.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I have lied to people and told them like lies kind of about like what year I'm in, because it's just kind of awkward to really talk about, like, I don't know, it's a little bit uncomfortable.
And then my mom's like, now she's like, oh, I'm gonna plan you a graduation party, and I'm like, cause like, you know, family and friends and all that, and then they're gonna be like, why is my brother graduating, and then that whole thing. So I kind of am like kind of reluctant about having one, but I feel like she's just gonna do it anyway, so it's like,
I mean, it's really if you want one.
Yeah, I mean, I did at one point, but then I'm like, I don't know anymore. Like, I honestly don't know.
I mean, you can like, you don't have to not have it because of me.
Yeah, it's just that hard like balance, I guess. Because it's like you deserve to be celebrated too for what you've done.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can just have a grad party too. We can just have separate ones or something.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I don't know. But like, I'm not really jealous of her or anything, because she's worked really hard. Like, she's worked very, very hard, and I have to give her props for that. So I'm proud of her. I know she's like a good student, and I remember when we were freshmen and you wanted to just not even do college at all.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So you've came a long way, honestly.
That first semester was hard for me.
Yeah, so I'm proud of you, girl.
I'm proud of you too. So in terms of like filming and like videos, so just knowing that fact has been hard, because sometimes I'll want to be like, hey Britt, I kind of want to film, but I know that she has to get her, you know, life together basically.
Yes.
And so I kind of try to give her like that space and like not like take up too much of her time. I try to do as much as I can so that she's not like overburdened, because she already kind of is. And so yeah, like that's also been part of why we haven't really like filmed that much. And like going into next year, like we really don't know what's gonna happen with, you know, the channel and everything, because I don't know where I'm gonna end up, and then we don't know where she's gonna end up, so we really don't, it's like a lot of unknowns. So we're kind of just trying to take it one day at a time and just trust that everything's gonna work out. So yeah, is there anything else you want to say?
I think we will update you guys with how things go later on.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, we're gonna try to film more frequently, so you guys are gonna kind of see the updates anyway. This video is kind of more because we haven't posted in
It's
like
so
a month,
long, yeah.
so we kind of owe it to you guys.
Yeah. And we hope that you guys can just see that, like, we're human, like, we go through our own struggles, and it's like,
Mhm.
if you're going through a struggle, like, it's okay.
Yeah.
And we're here supporting you
Mm-hmm.
if you're going through a struggle right now.
Yeah. I'm kind of just here for like all the people who do struggle in school and stuff like that, or if you're in school and you don't want to be. Like, it gets better, and I really hope that I can get out of this situation so that you guys can see that it's possible, and so you guys can see God's grace, because I really don't just I feel like I don't deserve a lot, but
Me too.
yeah. Make sure you like the video if you liked it.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
We'll have more videos to come,
Yep, stay
so
tuned.
stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.